everyone. I'm sure we are all having a very, very nice time. I still continue with my chronicles of a village girl. I remember sometimes in the late 90s and early 2000s when mobile phones just came to my village. By then we had the mobile phones that were common, the brand, we had Sony Ericsson, we had Sagem, we had Nokia, we had Motorola. The phones were quite big. A lot of people did not understand the mobile phone. So it was difficult for somebody to tell you that with this small phone they can be able to talk to somebody who is out of the country, they can be able to talk to somebody who is out of town, like you're in the village, you can talk to somebody who is in Yaoundé. It was so difficult for us to understand, and a lot of us thought it was witchcraft or it was just lies telling. Because we were used to the fixed phone. With a fixed phone at least you see a cable, so you know that this cable can connect you. But with the mobile phone there was no cable, it was difficult for us to understand. So a lot of people rejected it, a lot of people said no, it's fake. But as time went on, we finally understood and we accepted the mobile phone, and we knew that with our mobile phones you could sit in Sabongari and it will be in Sabongari, in Ikiwindi, in Motombolombo, in Magua, in Du, and you'll be able to talk to somebody in Australia, in Russia, in Canada, in the US, and everywhere around the world. So we finally embraced the mobile phone and we're like, wow, this thing is actually working. Now, what happens to many of us these days is that there are a lot of things we refuse because we don't understand it. But because you don't understand something, it doesn't mean you should actually reject the thing or you should actually refuse the thing. It's okay for you to be a beginner. It's okay for you to always accept that I am a beginner. I don't know this thing, but I am ready to learn. I am ready to understand it. There are many things we challenge today simply because we don't understand it. Simply because somebody introduces something new to us, we say, no, this thing is not correct. We used to do it like this. We used to do it like this. You cannot bring this new thing. So I'm challenging somebody today to open up your mind. Be ready to embrace new things. Be a beginner. Always learn. Every day of our lives is a learning process. If there is something you don't understand, don't ask questions, but do not doubt. Ask questions and try to understand so that you'll be able to accept those things. I challenge myself every day to learn new things. If I go somewhere and they say this thing works like that, it's a challenge for me because I know it's only by learning that I can grow. There is something I read somewhere in a book. It says the illiterate of the 21st century is that person who cannot learn and unlearn. That means that there are some things that you knew which are not actually correct. They need to be corrected. So let us open our minds. Let us learn to learn. Let us learn to unlearn some of the things that we knew. And you know what? Remember that the bottom is so crowded. So see you at the top. If you can think it, you can do it. You are the best version of yourself. The only competition you have is you. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, it's simple. Just click subscribe, share, and let everybody know that we will make it someday. Thank you.